Hey guys, this is Terry at ROA out of Utah, and I'm here with another IBEX. Beautiful floor plan. Let me show you here. This is the 25 RLS. So beautiful setup here. I will get right into it. Wonderful floor plan. So this trailer is one of the longer trailers here. As you can see on the badge over here, this guy is sitting at 6,250 pounds. Still really a great weight, sitting about 29 feet. So again, just under 30 feet, but a beautiful layout here. Of course, it's got the beast mode suspension down here, Kurt, which is a beautiful suspension, independent suspension system. No axles or anything, of course, in here. Fully enclosed, heated, a blown heat with 12-volt heating pads under there. Of course, you can see the Tankless hot water heater out here. And of course, IBEX is known for their attachments on the side here. You've got your swerving grill and extra plate over here. I think there's even a TV attachment that can be mounted over here as well. But this is just an awesome rig here. We're going to go inside and check out the layout of this trailer. That's one thing in here that you're going to really enjoy. Check this out inside. Walk in, you've got a nice big dinette that you could sleep up to 2 people up here. Lots of great storage. I just love the color mix in here. I love the materials they picked in the color choices. Full recliner. Come around here. Lots of storage in the kitchen area here. Of course, your TV is right where it's supposed to be. Set up over here as well. Your slide controls and everything are here. Of course, this TV is on a mount, so it can be pivoted over to the dining area if you want. But come over here and check this awesome sink out. First of all, nice cutting board that also comes back over here on the backsplash. So very cool setup. And then of course you've got your wireless charging port on top there, your plugs with the USB and a C spot there as well. And then you have your faucet with the stainless steel. This is a waterfall style faucet, so you've got the nozzle here, plus it's a spray faucet this way. You've got your awesome cup rinser here, so you can clean out those sport bottles and things like that real easy. It's a beautiful setup there. They don't do ovens in here, so they give you extra storage down below here, which is a huge storage cavity there. So, and then you come on up here and you've got your air fryer convection microwave. You actually have a vent hood that vents out to the outside, which some trailers do not have. And you got a full bank of drawers here. More storage down here as well, of course. But I mean, just nice setup on these drawers. Full extension, so which is awesome. Up here, first of all, I love these farmhouse style shelves here. And then you got places to hang cups up here as well. And then you've got more storage up here in the cabinet over here. I'm going to swing back behind me because we kind of went over past some storage over here. You've got the upper cabinets here, but you got great pantry storage down here as well. So very cool setup. One of these benches does have storage down here too as well. Of course, this turns into a bed like I said earlier, but this one's going to have some electrical stuff under there. So another plug-in over here. Lots of windows throughout this trailer. If you go on around here, very nice setup. Nice tall ceilings. I mean, I've got tons of headroom in here, being 6'3". So you got ducted AC system. You've got your speakers up here, and then back behind the couch or the recliners here, you got a nice chunk of storage back there. They look at that space open, so you can fully recline in these. Some of other recliners are partial reclining, some lean back further. So that's kind of the idea with that one. And then of course you got a nice big 12-volt fridge, which is very cool. Lots of storage in that thing. Then we come into the bathroom. So this is a pass-through bathroom, and I love the pass-through bathroom because it gives you so much space in here. So when you have a pass-through, first of all, there's your medicine cabinet, your toothbrush holder that hangs down below here. You've got counter area for some storage here, and you got some more storage down below there. Just wanted to show you that. And then we'll come around here. Here's your porcelain toilet, elongated bowl. So very nice setup. They're thoughtful. They give you some towel hooks here too as well. You come into the shower area here. You got places for your storing your soap and your shampoo, things like that. There's a dome in here, and I easily fit in this shower. We're going to come back this direction and look this way. There's your 3-speed fan up here. And then back over here, you can see, first of all, there's a motion light for at night, so you don't have to turn light switches on when you use the restroom. And then there's your control center over here there's the black tank heating pads. Remember, also blown heat down below as well. So that's your tankless hot water heater. And there's your solar controller. On that beast mode Black Canyon package, you are setting at 400 watts of solar there. And then you've got that 2000 watt inverter that runs the plug-ins. It's not currently wired to run the microwave, and of course not the AC the way this is set up. Of course, we could always upgrade you if you wanted to do something different, a bigger inverter. But you got a whole bank of drawers and another hidden storage pocket back here, which is very cool. This is a full-length queen bed, so, and full walk around. So let me show you the space over here. Plenty of space to get through here. You got a plug in here, more cabinet space there. You got some drawers here as well, full extension again. And then you got more storage above here. So pretty deep storage area up here. There's a just a standard vent up here. Right back here is your plug-ins again with wireless charging over here. So nice storage area right back here. And something, just a good attention to detail. So this is a fixed window, guys, but on the blackout shade, let me show you this over here. They have a spot here where the shade locks in place on each side. So locks in over there, and it keeps the shade from flopping around. So sometimes they put these kind of shades in. They put waffle shades in there instead, and they're just not as nice as shades. So they found a solution to keep that shade pulled up at an angle. Looking back this direction, you also have that second doorway because of the size trailer this is, and you have cross ventilation. So you got this window that opens, plus this window, which is also your emergency exit. Above here is your TV backer. You do actually have a 12-volt socket if you plug in your TV that way, so you can run off the 12-volt system. But put your TV on a swivel and you can be entertained in bed in the bedroom here. So this is that barn door here. This just turns and then pull the door closed, so you have that privacy. People could still get to the restroom, of course. Let me go back through this way one more time so you can just get an overview of the trailer here. Like I said, tons of head height in here. Beautiful finish. I love that floor. I love the colors, the different tones that are in here. Just very kind of a little bit of a log cabin feel in a way. Let's go back outside here. Finish the outside over here right quick. So one of the other things I like too is they give you a lot of the features they offer are right here on this little dill on the screen door here. So which is pretty cool. It just kind of gives you the overall features. It's a welded aluminum structure on a steel chassis, powder coated frame, steel frame, fully walkable PVC roof. So it means it's got the structure and support to walk across the whole roof. A lot of these trailers in the standard builds, you really can't walk on the roof unless you're stepping on the structure itself. They don't recommend you get up there. As you can see on the beast mode package, it talks of course about the suspension system, the 400 watt solar package with the inverter. Of course, there's plenty of real estate up there to put more solar if you want to. Also a freshwater filter, which is pretty cool. And then you got the max air vent cover on the bathroom vent because that's the operable vent over there. So come back around here, there's that hot and cold outdoor shower, which is kind of handy too to have over here because your grill's over here. So if you want to spray the grill down before taking off and storing it, you've got that over here. Of course, you've got your LED lighting up here, and then you've got your outdoor speakers. It's all ran off Bluetooth for those indoor and outdoor speakers. You can run them separately. And what's cool is, even though it's a 2-entry trailer, they gave you those flip-up steps in both doorways. So a lot of them in the secondary entry, it's just the standard floating step that floats out there that's not a fold-up step. Neat thing about that is when you're getting in and out of the trailer, it's just not bouncing around every time because the step is landing on the ground. So it's kind of a cool feature there as well. The PVC roof material also, by the way, is the only, and when you're dealing with that kind of material up there where it's an overlap, that material is the only material that's actually patchable permanently. You can temporarily patch the other roofs like the EPDM and the other type, I'm going blank on the other rubber roof material, but you can't permanently patch that. It's going to come off at some point. The PVC roof, you can do that. So nice big storage area with motion lights again. There's that aluminum structure that's running still even under the bed. A lot of times some of the manufacturers will shortcut that and they'll put stick frame in there. And then over here you can see you've got your cap light on the front. It's a cool emblem that color changes. It's too light out to see that right now. This is your inverter control right over here as well. This is another charging port over here, so USB and C charging. So you can lay your phone out here when you're on the campsite, out here on the campsite and you're wanting to charge your phone up. So you have space up here to do one larger battery up here if you want. And what's cool is they did not shortcut you on the wire. So the wire gauge on here is made to have a hefty battery up here if you want. A lot of times they just got the standard thin battery cables up here. That's not the case with the IBEX. So you got a tie out over here for your dog. And of course you got your power tongue jack, which is cool. And of course your dual tanks. And then the IBEXs, most of them will all have full-size spares. And then most of them will have the 2-inch receiver, which is on this particular model as well. So big awning there. Can't quite go out all the way because of the other awning over here, but beautiful setup here. If you guys have any questions at all, of course, feel free to contact Terry at the Utah location. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, watch more over here, and don't forget to subscribe.